Welcome back to the NASCAR Whelen Modified All-Star Race. 15 laps to go. Ralph Shaheen, Tommy Baldwin, and Derek Panasiglio as we go back to green.
Eric Dell with a really good push from Rowan Pennick in the 3-car.
Bonsignor on the bottom in the 51. Remember, we inverted the top 5. Pretty quick today in that blue 3. Kobe with a good spot now. He's crawled all the way up to 4th. Pennick looks inside. New leader.
Yeah, that car is always running up front here in New Hampshire. The car is very stable in the draft, and no matter who's driving that car, they're always working for the lead.
And a lot of legends have.
Sure.
Goodell fighting back to the inside in the 58.
It's going to be really hard for Goodell. If he didn't do the slide job and get in front of him, he'll probably lose 2 or 3 positions here because those guys are lined up top. And it's just a product of this racetrack right now.
That invert really has hurt McKennedy, hasn't it?
Yeah, I saw in the start there, he got pushed up in the high groove in the marbles there and fell all the way back to 10th. So hopefully he can work his way up. It's a very short race here, so only 12 laps remaining.
Pennick, Bonsignor, Kobe, that's the top 3 right now.
And what these guys are doing, they're going to try to fight really to get to second place. The position they want to be right now is second. They want to get there to be the final laps of this race and take advantage, just kind of like what the 51's doing here. He kind of knows he's got a lot of time left, so whether he's trying to learn what to do later on, because he knows the 3-car is going to pass him back.
Let's learn more about Justin Bonsignor. Here's Derek.
Justin Bonsignor in the Phoenix Communications, number 51, just took the lead. The spotter came over the radio and said, "You have a really good car. I think we can walk away from these guys. Just don't overdrive the corners."
You see Santos in the 44 get a little loose. Pennick taking a peek outside.
These guys are probably just settling here right now, just trying to get to the end of this race to make their moves. Obviously, Doug Kobe in the 2-car running 3rd here. He's just eyeing everybody up. He's always been really, really good here at this facility.
Kobe in that Mayhew Tools Dunleavy truck and trailer repair number 2. Let's hear about another driver in the thick of this one, Derek.
Well, we've been keeping an eye on the number 6 of Ryan Preece. He was just posted. They waved the black flag at him. We found out there is fluid leaking out of the rear of the car, so they are calling him into the pits. The crew is going to have to check out what's going on with the 6 machine.
Tough break there, one of the strongest drivers in the field.
Yeah, obviously he's got Louisiana hot sauce on the car as a sponsor this weekend. He wants to put on a good show for them, but it seems like he's been struggling today.
You have to like Kobe's shot here, too, in that 2-car.
Yeah, I mean, he knows he has to get to second, and he knows that 3-car is going to have a really, really big back bumper here in the next 7 laps. So if he doesn't make his move and get in position, he knows his shot of winning is going to be kind of hard.
Kobe right in the tracks of Pennick.
The 51 car has been the story all year, and you can see Ryan Newman coming back through the pack. He actually pitted during the competition caution and started last, and he's trying to work his way back up to the front.
Timmy Solomito in the 16 in that group as well. They're back 9th, 10th, and 11th. Here's the lead group of 4. Bonsignor doing everything he can to break the draft, while the other 2 right behind him try to hang in there.
Like I was saying earlier, the 51's been the class of the field all year long. They've made great changes during the pit stops and got them in the great, they got a really good pit crew. They've got them to the front on every pit stop during every single race and put them in position to capitalize, and that's why he's the point leader, and that's why he's leading this race today.
Bonsignor might not have to worry about Kobe. It might be Pennick that gives him the biggest headache here. Oh, and Summers is slow.
Seems like he has a little issue. I'm not sure what it was. I would say here in the next 1 or 2 laps, you're going to see these top 3 or 4 guys start to get a little bit closer to each other.
He'll be trying to inch his way up to the backside of Pennick. And then it all comes down to timing.
Yep, as you can see, the 2 car now is going to really try to do everything he possibly can to get in that position. But you know, that 3 car is tough. It's going to be kind of difficult for him to get where he needs to do to capitalize to try to win this thing today.
Well, that seems to have cost Kobe.
Yeah, the bottom groove, it's kind of hard to get up off the corner there when the top 2 are drafting on the outside. You lose a lot of momentum.
Pennick looking inside, then tucks back in. That allows Kobe to close back one more time.
Yeah, once somebody, the second place car, drops back down and creates a bigger air pocket behind them, that's when you see that 3rd place or 4th place car catch back up. This is going to be interesting. I really think the 3 car is just eyeing them up, trying to get to that last lap. Usually happens getting into 3. They try to make their move. Here goes the 2 car. He's gonna try to get to the bottom, but again, if there's no hole in between those 2 guys, he's not going to be. He's trying everything he can to slow his momentum down, but Rowan Pennick did a really good. He's still slamming wheels, but you know, he did a really good job keeping his momentum on the outside, so he couldn't get him.
Try him here in 3.
This is his chance. If he just didn't have enough speed there to get in between both those cars.
Pennick doing a tremendous job in that blue 3. Now there's 1 to go. Bonsignore's going to have to just worry about Pennick.
Here's where Bonsignore's rear bumper gets really wide here.
Setting him up as they run for 3. How low will they go? Oh, right into the back of him. Pennick gives him a shot and then goes to the wall. Almost climbs it. And now Kobe crawls up to 2nd. But it's going to be Bonsignore taking the win in the NASCAR Whelen Modified All-Star Race.
51, Bonsignore, he just slowed down. He just tried to stop all the momentum of the 3 car, and the 3 car just slammed right in the back of him, had no place to go. It's an old Riverhead Raceway short track trick that slowed down the bottom groove, and that's what it takes. Whatever it takes, it's an all-star shootout race, and you got to do whatever you have to do to win the race.
And Justin Bonsignore, wow. Here's that move you're talking about.
Yeah, you can see he just slowed down. He just stopped all the momentum. If the 3 car had a split second sooner, you know, a chance right before that to go to the outside, he probably would have got him because he would have got alongside of him. But that was, he just decided right there. He was going to the bottom, and you can see the 51 just slows down right there. He just slows down and stops all the momentum of the 3 car and broke something there when he ran into him and hit the wall.
A fair move or a dirty move?
It's the shootout. It's any kind of move that you need to do it. And on a last lap of any race, you pretty much got to do it what you have to do. But this is the all-star race.
And it works out for Justin Bonsignore. He's going to victory lane. We'll meet him when we come back on NBCSN. Pretty wild finish here with the NASCAR Whelen Modified All-Star Race in New Hampshire Motor Speedway. We said it's a prestigious one and usually a pretty wild finish, and today, no different. It's Justin Bonsignore. A little bit of a brake check going into turn 3. Puts him in victory lane. Here he comes out of the car. Let's meet our winner, Derek.
Well, they said they weren't going to spray the car because they've got to keep it for tomorrow. But when we talked earlier in the day, you said you were going to treat it like a practice, but if the opportunity come to win, you were going to. When did that opportunity come for you?
Pretty early. Right after those first couple yellows, I realized our car was really good, and I just wanted to get to the front and, you know, draft with some of the faster cars to see what we could have to learn. And we played that invert pretty well and was able to get to the lead, and our car was just really good out front. Rowan got a good run on me down the back, and I did block like everybody does here at Loudon, and didn't work out so well for him. But just can't thank everybody enough. The Phoenix Communications LFR number 51 was on point today, so we just got to come back tomorrow and try and do it again.
From today, what have you learned that you can use for tomorrow's race?
Just building the notebook. You know, our car was really good in traffic and then a little free leading the pack. So we'll fine-tune it on for tomorrow. Obviously, the track's going to keep changing with the VHT and the cup rubber. So we'll put it all in the notebook and enjoy this one today. It's always cool to win it loud.
Justin Bonsignore's winning momentum continues as he picks up the All-Star win today here at the Magic Mile.
Oh, boy, he's had quite the year, hasn't he?
Yeah, he's getting really used to that victory lane.
So Kobe ends up in second. McKennedy was quick at the end of this one, ends up fourth.
Yeah, it was a good run for the 7NY, and it's great practice for everybody today, and I'm sure you're going to see a really good race for tomorrow.
I'm sure Kobe took a lot of notes as well as he ends up second today.
Well, Doug Kobe was one of those guys that was a comer and goer this afternoon. He started 7th, fell back to 15th, and then made his way back up to the podium. And at what point did you think that you weren't going to get back up there?
Oh, I knew we had a good enough car to get there. It was just a matter of how many green flag laps we were going to get with cautions in the All-Star race, you know. We had a good car. I'm happy with the Mayhew Tools number 2. This is our second car here, but this is a car that's won 2 modified tour features here at Loudon, so it's no slouch. And we only got 11 laps of practice on it today right at the end of the session and just put 35 more on it, and it was pretty good. I could come through traffic pretty good, but once the 51 and 3 were hooked up nose to tail, you need a little bit of a gap, and I was hoping the 3 would go away a little bit and leave a little space so I could slide up there. But Rowan and his spotter Brian Crowley, they know how to run second here very well and wait to the last lap. And I don't know, whatever, Justin blocked him and Rowan hopped a wheel or something, and if I was a little bit closer I might have had something for Justin, but I tried the bottom a few times and lost some track position. So it's the All-Star race, it's fun. I got to try stuff for tomorrow, man. That's what I'm here for.
Does it take the pressure off of you having 2 cars to be able to race? Because most of the guys are going to use the same car for both days.
No, I don't want to wreck any more cars. We've just put a clip on that car after Langley, so we weren't in a position where we wanted to risk it again. You know, the pressure with one car, it's a little different with 2 cars. You have less time to tune on each car, and all these guys just got 35 laps of race conditions on their actual race car for tomorrow, which we didn't get. So it works to our advantage by having the opportunity to not worry about it if there's accidents or whatever, but it also works to our disadvantage because they get more track time.
Solid second for the number 2 car today.
You know he's going to be a contender tomorrow.